Hello, I'm Lucy. So I just ran 10k and I'd like to tell you why I've decided to run 10k for the next 10 months, once a month, from this date. Now, today is the 30th of March, and 10 years ago to the day, 30th of March 2006, I had my first child. A beautiful girl called Tahila, and I was full of expectation and wonder and excitement and joy, and it all turned pretty rubbish. I had a really bad time looking after her. I felt miserably ill from about 6 weeks after I had her. And I got really, really depressed. And I just wanted to share my story with you because I'm setting myself a personal challenge. Luckily, I got over my awful experience, but there are very many mums out there who are going through depression, postnatal depression right now. And it's a horrible, debilitating illness, and one which affects so many women, and one which people don't really like talking about. So I thought I'd share my story. And so this is it. 10 years ago, I had Tahila, and I was expecting it to be an amazing experience, and she was a gorgeous baby. I had a really hard time feeding her. I felt under a lot of pressure to continue breastfeeding, even though it hurt. It was really stressful. She lost a lot of weight. It was really difficult. The midwife said I was doing an amazing job. I felt like I had to carry on. She was losing more and more weight. Once she got to about 4 weeks, she started to maintain her weight and started to gradually go up. But my mental health was fairly actually rapidly declining, such that I stopped sleeping. I was pacing around the house all day. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was desperate. I was in a really bad place, and I didn't know what to do. Went to the doctor. I was told that I wasn't depressed because I was making sense, and I was miserably depressed and pretty dreadful for quite a few weeks. In the end, I went and saw a psychiatrist. I got put on a lot of very strong medication, and I gradually began to feel better. And running really helped. I used to go out and pace the streets. I felt oftentimes that I was running away from myself, from my situation, and gradually I did start to feel better in myself. It took a long time, and at certain points in the journey, I felt like I was never ever going to get better. I was constantly going to be like a mad woman, not sleeping, pacing around, looping in my head the whole time. But I did manage to get better, and I wanted to share this experience with you because there are so many women out there that do suffer in silence. It's something which affects between 10 and 15% of mums, which is a huge number of people. And it's not something which is talked about. It should be talked about because it affects so many women, and there really shouldn't be a stigma attached to it. Unfortunately, I think people think there is. I talk to people about it all the time. I act as a counsellor, and I am running for the Association of Post Natal Illness. They were great for me. I managed to speak to someone who had been through a similar situation to myself. It really helped to hear from someone that I would get over it and I would get better, and I'd be able to enjoy having a baby and enjoy Tahila, and I would one day in the near future start to feel better, and that helped. I'd like to be able to help other mums in that way as well, and it's just an amazing charity, but it only exists by donation. they need people to get on board and help, because there is only a finite amount of money that is given. People don't seem to talk about this illness enough, and there are so many women out there that need our help, and that are being supported by the Association for Postnatal Illness, and need them to carry on, and need them to continue the good work that they do, in order to know that they will get better, and know that they will turn a corner and start to feel like their life is worth living again, and that their children are still something that they can enjoy in the future. So I would really ask you, and from the bottom of my heart, please can you go to my Just Giving page. Details are going to be below. Please can you pledge any amount of money. Please can you share this video, and let's raise awareness for postnatal mums. I'm going to be running another 10k in a month's time, and I'm going to do another 9 altogether. I managed to do one today. It's my daughter's 10th birthday, and soon I'm going to go out and eat a big piece of cake. And I'm so excited that I'm here, that I managed to get over it, and let's spread the word, and make sure that other mums get that message too, and that the Association of Postnatal Illness can continue its amazing work. Thanks so much. This is the website that you need to go to pledge any amount of money, please.